Hey, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Governor Cuomo in New York City just gave an update about the coronavirus. The update, I mean, people are not gonna like it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Schools are being closed, colleges are being closed. They're not playing. Westchester has the most outbreak in New York City. Here's the breaking news.
Albany, where the governor was speaking.
The actual facts versus the hype versus the hysteria versus misinformation. On testing, when you look at the experience in China, you look at the experience in South Korea, what changed the trajectory of the incline of the number of cases? It was a tremendous amount of testing and investigation.
China today, with all the testing being done today in actual real life, 2,000 tests, 200,000 tests done in China a day. South Korea, 15,000. U.S., 5,000 to date. They're doing a lot of testing. He's went to a lot of businesses, called a lot of businesses and told them that these long work hours, that offices has to stop. A lot of people like Wendy Williams that have live talk show hosts have stopped using their live studio audience because the outbreak is becoming so crazy. And like I said, New York City, Westchester, they've been closed 2 schools last week because somebody caught the coronavirus and was in contact with another family from the same school. So they closed those 2. I think they were elementary schools. Either one was elementary and one was junior high. I'm not too sure, but those schools been closed. So now we have another update.
Take matters into its own hand. We're going to start contracting with private labs in the state to increase our testing capacity. Remember again the chronology. We started several weeks ago. CDC said they would do all the tests and they would send them to Atlanta. We said that was too little, too late. They allowed the state laboratory to do testing. That capacity was several hundred. We said that's too little, too late. We have great labs in this state. Why the federal government wouldn't avail itself of the labs, why they wouldn't have had protocols and tests ready. So we are going to contract.
Basically what he's saying is I'm not understanding neither. New York City has we have NYU, we have some of the best labs in New York City. We're supposed to be on top of our game. And I've been saying that New York City has fallen off. And you would think after 9/11 and everything else that has happened in New York City, you would think that they would be on top of their game when it came to stuff like this. We should be right behind China when it comes to testing, or not if right with them when it comes to numbers. I'm not understanding why we gotta do our testing here and then send it to somebody else to look at it or whatever. We have some of the best hospitals, some of the best labs in New York City when it comes to diseases and cancers and stuff like that. So I'm not understanding why we have to send our stuff to other places in order for them to look at it. Like, what the hell? But let's see what else he's saying.
Frankly, we're not in a position where we can rely on the CDC or the FDA to manage this testing protocol. So we'll be moving forward with that. Second track, reduced density. Why? Because if somebody is infected, you don't want them to infect more people. That's what we're doing in New Rochelle. You have that intense cluster. You know you have an intense cluster. Stop large gatherings where you have a large cluster of people who are infected. It's called common sense. And that's what we announced with New Rochelle. We're also announcing that CUNY and SUNY starting March.
CUNY and SUNY, if y'all didn't know what he was talking about, CUNY and SUNY is short terms for the University of New York City and the State University of New York City. You understand what I'm saying? So the state colleges and the city colleges are going to be closed in New York City as of today. We're not playing. And large environments, I'm not understanding. I guess we like to go to parties and after bar workshops in New York City. I want to see what the vibe is on Instagram when it comes to these after work spots. What's today? Wednesday. We got Foreplay Wednesday in New York City. There's a lot of hot bars that be popping during the week. This is just what we do in New York City. After work spots. This is what we do. And it'd be a large amount of people. And a lot of people are saying, oh, black people don't have nothing to worry about. But it's not only black people going to these events. So we can't say, oh, black people don't have nothing to worry about. Our immune system is good. Let's not be stupid.
But again, ways to reduce density in the city, telecommuting, working from home.
Man, what he's saying is a lot of businesses that he spoke with, he wants a lot of people to work from home. So if you are at home and you can work from home and you have your laptop or your computer or your phone and you can work from that, please do so. The less people that's outside running the streets, the less than this virus can be lessened. All right, people won't get exposed to it more. But as we know, there are a lot of people taking the train and the buses in New York City. So we'll have to see how that one's going to work out, because I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I'm going to work, I'm going to work, I'm going to work. Feel free until you start coughing and see how everybody look at your ass.
Strong recommendation. Just reduce large gatherings. Why would you risk bringing thousands?
Now, we all know New York City has this parade, and we do the St. Patrick's Day parade every year downtown. It starts from the Diamond District and it works on its way up. Now, my thing is, I don't think they're gonna have it because a lot of people be outside that day, and I'm just gonna put this out there. A lot of people be outside that day, and I'm not trying to be funny, but it don't be us like that out there like that. But a lot of people do be outside that day, and they do be drinking and carrying on. And if the weather's nice, then, you know, I seen when they did the St. Patrick's Day parade in the rain. So there you have it. But right now, we are questioning if we're going to even have the St. Patrick's Day parade. We're not playing. As far as the city is concerned, when it comes to transportation, they're cleaning the trains and buses. They are working overtime. MTA is putting a lot of work into cleaning, and disinfecting a lot of surfaces on the trains as of right now. As far as like the courthouses, because you already know a congressman, I don't know his name, but he was infected with the virus. Now they saying an attorney in Westchester County was infected with the coronavirus. So they are cleaning all courtrooms at an all-time high where that person was at or whatever. Now, as far as positive cases, Westchester has 121 cases positive. New York City, 48 cases. Nassau, 28 cases. Sefard, 6 cases. Rockland, 6 cases. And altogether, New York City has 212 cases as we speak right now in New York City. And they already talking about a weekend that number is probably going to be double. So by the time we get back here next Wednesday, we don't know what this virus is going to do. And like we go back to the media and what I was saying about TMZ and everybody, are we putting the city at panic? A lot of us and a lot of people are not. We are just saying take precautions because we don't want this case to spread. There are kids out here going to school every day. People are going to work every day. We do not want the case to spread.
12 new ones in New York City, 28 Nassau, 212 statewide. This number, as I have said from day one, will continue to grow every day. The more tests we get, the more positives we will get. That's exactly what we are seeking. These are not random survey tests. This is not a random sample. We don't have people who are random sampling the universe to find out what the infection rate is. This is when we find a person who is positive, asking them who they came in contact with, and then testing that chain. That's primarily where these tests come from. And we're looking for the positive.
So right now he is asking everybody who feels like they are positive to remember who they came in contact with, where they was at, time, place, and everything. Right now, everything is very serious right now at that level. If I'm going to say, are we on red? No. But are we at orange when it comes to coronavirus? Yes, we are. We have to take this seriously. So you have to watch the people that you come in contact with. You have to wash your hands wash your hands as much as possible. Hand sanitizer, face mask. Do what you got to do to protect yourself from this coronavirus. But like I said, by the time we get to next Wednesday, we do not know where this coronavirus is going to be. Cuomo is doing updates in New York City in the government every couple of hours. This is live, and you can go see it on Channel 12 News. My name is Eve DeWeave. Please be careful because anybody can get the coronavirus. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, black people is immune, whatever, until your ass gets sick. And then all of a sudden, now you came in contact with the whole bar from the after hour spot. We don't have time for that. So like I said, my name is Eve DeWeave. Like, share, and subscribe. This is just an update on the coronavirus in New York City. Thank you, and have a good day.